here. The police, they're in uniform and everything. No! Please tell me you're taking Jade or Peaches away with you today.
I hope so, yes. I need a quota, remember?
I know. You can do them both. You can take them both.
Wouldn't that be a great day?
Yeah, just cram them both in the back of that car. It'd be hilarious.
Would you like to be crammed in the back of that car with Peaches?
No.
You'd have your head in his armpit.
Because you'd have to lay him down, and then you have to just kind of stack people like a clown car.
You'd have to entice him into the back of that with a Twinkie.
That might work. Peaches, what kind of snacks are going to get you in the back of that car? Now, then I'd have to cover for him with a bunch of work coming up this weekend, so let's do it next week.
Really? Does that much?
This weekend, yes, we're going to be all over the place. It's mayhem this weekend. We're going to be at the farmer's market.
Clear to Ammon in downtown Idaho Falls?
Like all over, right around here. Farmer's market, the classy prom. You're going to bring your lady to the classy prom tomorrow night?
I wish I could, but they've told me I don't have no class.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not classy enough for that. That's for sure. And then the big Seether concert on Sunday. I know you're going to rock out to POD Seether in Non-Point.
Yeah, that's exactly what I had in my calendar.
I figured. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ready for a little bit of traffic school powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. So get those questions ready. The number to call, 208-535-1015. We need your help on this show. It's listener-driven. And we're going to have a great show today.
It's going to be wonderful.
It's going to kick butt. That's right. I'm getting crazy.
You're feeling better this week.
I'm much better than last week.
Well, let's don't get carried away.
No, for
Health-wise.
Health-wise, much better.
Okay.
I think I had, that was my first day back after that dental surgery, and Friday kind of sucked. It was not my favorite day of 2025. We're partying with the cops.
Hey, when was the last time I heard the intro?
Right now?
Did I just miss it to put my headphones on?
I think last week I didn't play it. We just kind of went bam and got going.
Hey, I did. I should have brought this up to you while we were off the air right there, but we got off track. You got a pretty good lawyer?
The Advocates Injury Attorneys, 208-471-4444.
Right. You think they'll cover you and everything?
Now, what did I do this time?
I have a concern.
You have a concern.
Yeah. You know I went through a little procedure here 4 weeks ago.
Yes.
Yeah. And through that, had to go to some rehabilitation.
A little bit of physical therapy.
Yes,
PT.
yeah. And I went to St. Anthony Rehabilitation there in St. Anthony, Idaho.
Free plug. Very nice.
Well, yes. There you go. But I want to tell you this. They play music over the loudspeakers to kind of motivate you.
Yeah.
Right? While you're in there. Topic at traffic school come up. Said, hey, you guys listen on Fridays? No. They're thinking they're going to turn it on. My problem is your music's going to motivate some of those people in there to the point they may have a heart attack or some kind of problem, and they're going to be reaching out for you.
No, it's going to strengthen their heart. Yeah, if you're going to listen to anything at the PT office, what are you going to listen to? Morgan Wallen croon on about, his pickup truck? That doesn't motivate anybody. No, you need to hear, one life, one shot, give it all you got. Parkway Drive.
Push.
That's right. You want to get pumped? Who's at the gym listening to, I don't know what kind of sappy pop music or whatever? Get out of here.
My wife might put a knot on my head when I get home, but we were newlyweds, and she got me a little iPod or something that strapped on your arm back in the day, the older style that was brand new at the time. She was so sweet. She buys it. She downloads me a bunch of workout music, right?
Yeah.
And, boy, I head out, and I'm going to go work out. I'm going to get fit and skinny and impress her. Well, her workout music was like not opera, but just a step above. I don't even know what the genre was, but it was slow, relaxing, bring your heart rate down.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff, I guess, for when you're sitting in the doctor's office lobby. All right?
But once you get out on those machines...
Yeah, you need to be pumped up. You need to get jacked. All right, let's see what this caller's got for us. They better be exciting. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by The Advocates. Who's this?
This is Adam.
Adam, what's up, man?
Not much. Hopefully this won't get Lieutenant Crane in trouble, but I was kind of curious.
Your excitement that Victor was talking about, yeah, it's all right.
I was just wondering how often girls try to get out of a ticket by flirting with you.
Oh.
Have you seen me? That's not a problem.
Have you seen the price of tickets?
yeah, I guess. But there are some, there's some girls that got some, what would I say, boundaries. And yeah, I'm not the guy that they're going to be wanting to flirt with.
Now, what about the dudes that try to get out of tickets flirting with
I
you?
hope that. Now that happens often.
That's what I thought. I figured that'd be more likely. Hey, buddy, aren't you that cop from traffic school?
Hey, don't you hang out with Victor? I'd really like to meet him. So
every time I see one of those bumper stickers that says "Only gay cops pull me over," I just imagine the scenario where a cop wants to pull him over, and then he's like, "Oh wait,
hold on a second here. I dumped out on you because I was unsure where you're going, but let's just play it safe." I made a little joke.
No, I ain't gonna cuss or nothing. I'm just saying I could just imagine. They have to be like, oh, I was going to pull him over, but now I got to call Frank. Hey, Frank, this one's for you.
All right, Adam. I hope that answered your question. It doesn't seem to work. Isn't that a bribery or something? Like, can you get charged for that?
I've had a couple instances where people have tried to get out of citations. And,
I'll give you $5. Man.
Well, not quite like that, but but no, it doesn't work. And boy, we're recording, right? So the last thing you want is that to go.
Yeah, it's on the body cam. I'll split the drugs with you, man. Come on, let me go.
Yeah. So yeah, clothing malfunctions and stuff.
Whoops!
Wow. Wow.
I don't know how that popped out of my shirt.
Would yours? Is your peck big enough to do that, Victor?
These days.
Not because of lifting weights.
No, because of lifting, donuts, cake, cookies.
Haven't done a push-up in years.
Cheeseburgers. People wouldn't call them pecs. I think they call them moobs.
Well, that's a little beyond what I was thinking. I was thinking they might bat their eyes or talk about how strong you look. But if they're having wardrobe malfunctions, that's a whole different animal.
Once again, you haven't seen me. There's nobody going, man, you look strong.
Yeah, I think he's got about as many the ladies flirting with him as I do. So
zero.
Right.
Hey,
Exactly.
Do you remember the gal that called in and said, yeah, I looked on Facebook and man, I was disappointed.
Exactly. I'm used to it. All right. I'm not bothered.
That's why we're not on camera, sweetheart.
All right. Adam, I hope you have an awesome weekend, dude. Good to hear from you.
Yeah. You too. Have a good one.
Peace. 208-535-1015, the number to call for Traffic School powered by the Advocates. I guess while we're waiting for somebody to call, I get this thing out of the way. Listen to this from a loyal sponsor. That's right. Go to school so you don't end up like me, kids. Go to CEI. All right. So let's see here. 208-535-1015 is the number to call for Traffic School powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. A listener-driven program, which means we need your help. Call us now. Lieutenant Crane, anything new going on in the community? Anything exciting? When are the figure eight races coming?
Oh, June 7th.
June 7th.
3 weeks away.
That's coming up quick. That's the day after my birthday.
Ooh. Should we celebrate it? At the races.
Maybe so. I think my brother and sister might even be here.
Oh, get out of here. See you?
Yeah, they're coming to visit me. Why, I don't know, but that seems to be the plan. All right. Well, listeners, we got some ticket giveaways coming soon then. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Who's this?
This is DJ.
DJ, how's it going?
It's going. I'm glad it's Friday.
Me too, for sure. So what's up?
So I got a traffic question concerning highways and freeways.
All
When
right.
you're on the on-ramp to merge onto the highway or freeway, is oncoming traffic required to scoot over, or how does that work?
I hope you're not coming on to any oncoming traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
What's that?
you know what I mean.
You done really good on tests in school, didn't you? Teacher, you know what my answer was.
Yeah, you know what I was talking about. Shut up, teacher. Stop being smart with me. Give me the answer.
DJ, I'm so glad you brought this question up because just yesterday and today, as I was driving, we've covered this before on this program, but it's always good to cover it again. I'm so frustrated with some people. Yesterday, semis. So one semi decides, oh, yeah, I better move over to let everybody on the on-ramp. So then he slows down. We're all traveling at 70 miles an hour on 20. And now we're down to like 48 miles an hour because we got a traffic jam because one semi moved over to help everybody get on. With that, when you're entering the highway or interstate from an on-ramp, it is your responsibility to adjust your speed to enter the highway without impeding traffic.
There you go. It's the responsibility of those on the on-ramp.
Thank you.
No problem, DJ. And I hope you have a great day, good weekend.
Thanks for all the input.
Yeah, I won a bet with my sister due to that, so
Nice. How much money
Excellent.
did you win?
$20.
Yeah,
Whoa!
$20.
$20.
You know, I really need to start betting people about traffic law. I've learned a lot over the years. I should just jump into the Life in Idaho Falls group and start betting people money.
You need to start a YouTube page. It's How to Win Bar Bets.
How to win bar bets. I'm a pro. That's where you start pulling scams. Yeah. All right, DJ. Well, good to hear from you, and thanks for calling.
Don't spend that 20 all in one place.
Right? Have a wonderful day, you guys.
You too. See ya. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Who's this?
Cody,
Cody. What's happening?
I was just wondering, if you've got a headlight out, do you get in more trouble keeping your brights on when passing somebody or having that headlight out?
Oh, that's a great question. And you would get in more trouble for, it's the same fine for the citation, right? But let's talk about what's more dangerous. It would be more inappropriate to have your bright lights on because what's happening now is you're impeding the view of the oncoming driver's vision.
Right.
Yep. So, yep, go with your headlight out. We can stop you for either reason. And so I'd a lot sooner see you with your headlight out than your bright lights on with other traffic coming toward you.
Right.
And then just always make sure to say, what do you mean? I didn't know I had a
What?
headlight
It's out?
What?
Are you
I
kidding
can't believe it.
Oh, there's a parts store right there. I was just turning in.
I happen to be
I was
heading
turning there right
to
there.
O'Reilly's
Hey,
right now.
yeah. Don't touch the boat with your oily fingers.
All right. Well,
Thank you.
Hey, appreciate the call. Have a
Where
good
will
one.
you be driving tonight with that headlight out?
It's not night times that's the problem. It's early morning.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Which road's that again?
Luckily, I think they're out patrolling more in the evenings than the mornings.
We're looking for trouble 24/7.
Simply based on the speed, that people travel on Woodruff and Sunnyside at about 5:45 a.m. compared to 5:45 p.m. I think you guys are out more in the evenings.
And we don't get to Woodruff.
Like, sometimes that needs to be in the mornings, though, because traveling I-15 at 6 o'clock in the morning, it gets scary sometimes.
Yeah, they aren't they working on expanding that to 3
3
lanes?
lanes.
Oh, wish they'd speed
Yeah.
it up a little bit.
Don't do it now, but do it. That's Victor's motto.
Everywhere I go, I'm aggravated by traffic construction right now.
I want it done, but I don't want you to do it.
All right, well, thank you for the call. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
All right, see ya. K-Bear, you live? Oh, no. Unbelievable.
And
Unbelievable.
there went a Good Friday.
Yep, show's ruined. We're done. No. Y'all who are calling can call us back. All the lines were lit up. But, we only do one call at a time. It'd be a little bit chaotic if we started putting all of you on at the same time. Though that is an old-fashioned radio prank. You answer 2 calls at the same time and then just sit there and let them try to figure out what's going on.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Sure.
This is an educational question for me. There's 3 drinks in the studio. They're all.
What are you talking about? I don't see any drinks anywhere. No food or drink allowed in the
I forgot
studio.
you're breaking the rules. I just ratted you out on accident.
I'm thirsty.
But my question is, there's 3. They appear to be exactly the same to me. Mm-hmm. You fondled each one of them. Mm-hmm.
You want me to explain this?
And then you took one.
There is an explanation for my behavior. I'm not just crazy. All right.
You looked them all over.
This is weird that this is the second time this topic has come up on my show today because Peaches walked in and started asking me about my beverages. Okay, so here's what happened. A few days ago, I brought in 2 cans. All right. And they were 2 different flavors, but I chose one and then I left 1 can. So I'm left with 1 can here that's semi-warm. Next day, I brought in 2 more cans. I drink 1 can, I leave another can. So then today, I come in, I get 1 can, I drank it, and I was looking for the second can I brought that was cold. So I felt them all to find the cold can. That makes sense? There is a method to my madness.
Don't bring so many cans. That's the answer.
But I'm thirsty. What if I want 4 cans? It's always good to have backup. You know, it's like when you run out of beer. You know, it's no good. You have to plan for more than you think you need.
And most of the time, the more you drink, the more you think you need.
Exactly. And then you wake up the next day and you're like, what an idiot I am. And caller, sorry, I should have picked your call up quicker. You can go ahead and call us back, 208-535-1015. Nobody wants to listen to me talk about sparkling water, even though it's delicious and refreshing. So let's see here. I should have, I guess, made a post in the group since nobody wants to call us and ask us any questions about traffic law. Let's see here. I saw an article earlier about 3 Montana National Guardsmen who were charged in an elk antler trespassing case. I guess they took a National Guard helicopter, a Black Hawk. They were flying around over private property in the crazy mountain foothills of Sweetgrass County, and then they landed the helicopter so they could gather elk antlers. How much are elk antlers worth, Lieutenant Crane?
Man, there's some money involved in that. You'll see these guys travel through in the spring, and they'll just have their pickups heap full, and they pay by the pound. I don't know what it is worth right now, but there is some money involved in that.
By the pound?
Yeah, they buy it by the pound.
What do people do with them? Hang them on the wall?
Furniture and chandeliers.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Because, my old brother-in-law, he would gather elk antlers.
When you say old, because he's super old or because he's no longer
he's no longer my brother-in-law. It felt weird to call him my ex-brother-in-law. We're still cool, but I just thought he gathered them because, hunting's nerdy for hunting people. And, oh, look, I found some antlers. I just thought he was a nerd and gathered them.
All right, there goes half your crowd. Your listening audience.
It's okay. I'm poking at all of them today. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Who's this?
Hey, this is Jody. I just had a question about during construction work, when you see the signs that say fines are doubled or fines are higher, what is the average fine for construction work if you were speeding through the mountains?
That's a great question. I do know they are more. It's kind of under the code, but under a different subsection. And to be honest with you, gosh, I haven't wrote one for so long. You usually remember when the price tag pops up.
Yeah.
But you go from approximately $68 to over $100 and some odd.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So you're saying you haven't wrote one for a while. Does that mean you're not patrolling it?
That means I'm worthless.
Why aren't you doing your job, dude? Come on. Meet those quotas.
Yeah.
It couldn't be that people are suddenly obeying the law.
No, that's not the case. It's because I really haven't done anything. I did go out and patrol the other day with your friend. You wanted me to take her out and patrol with her.
Carolina, a couple months ago?
Yeah, and so we're just going first stop. Sure enough, made an arrest. And so, I may still have the ability. I just haven't been using it.
All right. Well, you don't need to start right now. Give it an hour, okay, before the cuffs come out. I didn't do it. All right, man. Appreciate the call, Cody.
All right, thanks.
Yep, have a good one.
You too, bye.
So 208-535-1015 is the number to call if you want to join us on the show, and we'd love to have you. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Who's this?
This is Donna.
Donna, what's up?
Well, I have a question for Lieutenant Crane.
Take your time.
I'll be back.
Yes.
Oh, I do.
Get focused.
I have a lot of road rage, so I try to control it. But
Donna, you sound way too nice to be mean.
You should know me better than that.
Yeah, you're a bus driver, right?
No, heavens.
No. Who's our bus driver?
Well, it's surely not Donna.
I guess not. Sorry. Sorry to the bus driver and to you, Donna, for apparently not remembering anything correct.
That's okay. I work at ITD.
Okay. I knew it was something relating to the road.
Good save. Good save. You could be a palm reader. Hey, I see a good night's sleep in your future.
Let me hit you with this fry pan and it will all work out.
Yes.
So
I see that you have relatives that might contact you on your birthday.
That's right. That's right. You remember. Okay.
The mentalist in studio, Lieutenant Crane.
We'll get you a tarot deck and have you guys play with them.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
Do fortune readings. Jade, you're going to suck just as bad as yesterday.
Yeah, now he's going to call in.
Bring it on, Jade. Come on down.
He's in the building. You don't have to call. He could just walk down here and fire him at any moment.
Okay,
So-
Donna, go ahead.
You think she's got
It's okay. You have the person about the on-ramp. It's an ongoing thing, and the Rigby on-ramp towards Rexburg is the worst, okay? I had one. I was traveling in the
Could you
right
get
lane.
could you get somebody that you work with to put a sign up that said this place is the worst?
You know, I probably could, but I'd have to make the sign myself, and that might just be a little bad.
And have a gesture on the top of it. This is the worst with a hand gesture.
That is right.
To all you fine traveling people.
But I had a little car drive out in front of me. Did not go the speed limit. I had a semi up my tail end. The left lane was full. Had to slam on my brakes.
Up the tail end means following too close, Victor.
Oh. You're looking at that dump button.
Oh, well, I won't swear, I promise. But the semi, had to slam on his brakes. He did a little skid. There was black smoke. Let everybody go around to suppress aggression, the road rage. I pull up next up to her just to see what this person is like. And she is on her freaking phone.
I hate that.
Now, tell me. Yes, well, it's a hands-free state, right? And it never fails when you're behind somebody and they slow down and then they speed up and then they slow down and speed up. It's because they're on the phone. And this woman had no idea that she almost ended many lives.
Thank goodness. Do you know how that would have bothered her the rest of her life?
I don't know.
I would hope it did.
Probably would have.
If she'd only known.
Well, see, Donna, what the problem is,
here we go.
Here we go.
Is that our police are being kept so busy trying to hunt down these pickup trucks with truck nuts on them. They don't have time to be dealing with these other kind of situations.
How'd you know we got a priority letter?
I know. I can tell by the news what the priority with the government is in this state.
I was with the governor last week, and
I'm sorry.
The first thing he
just playing.
First thing he said to me is, "Hey, tell that Victor to watch his mouth." That's untrue. I'm joking, everybody.
I was going to say, let's get him on the show.
He'd come.
You think he'd come on the show?
Is can you pull them over if you see that they're not using hands-free, because they are definitely on the phone.
Absolutely. And to tell you what's going on, we do an above and beyond saturation patrol once a month, and a lot of times we focus on that hands-free law. And boy, we have a lot of great success. And so we're out there trying to enforce it. But I don't know if you know this, almost everybody has a cell phone. And almost everybody likes to use it when they're driving. So it's a big problem. We try to promote safety on, focus on your driving, be attentive. But it is an issue.
The best thing, you got to get yourself a new car with the smart radio, Then you can, just have your little apps running and this and that, and you're still hands-free scrolling Facebook.
You know what we need? We need something that as you drive up and you can see somebody's on their phone, a mechanism that burns their circuit board up in their phone. They have to go buy another $1,800 phone.
Let's put microchips in people, and you just zap them when they're behaving inappropriately.
Like your dog with a boundary shocker.
Just that. Just everybody has a microchip. You're seen being inappropriate. You just get a zap. Exactly. We'll wake you up a little bit.
That's one warning. Next time we're turning up the voltage.
That would be sweet. But I think the SA might have something to say about that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Donna, we'll try to do better.
Well, I'm not saying that you don't do bad, and I fully support you guys 100%. But I would just like to be able to, like, throw a sticker on their car that says, I'm a dork. And let you guys know that, you know?
Well, once they get the distraction of all these truck nuts cleared out, it'll be easier to spot phones. Because I don't know if you've driven down the road, you see those truck nuts, and you can't think about anything else.
Well, heaven forbid a child know what a truck nut looks like.
Oh, don't even get started. We're delving into very
You're going to
inappropriate-
wind him up, and then I've got to put up with him the rest of the hour.
Well, you know, legislatures have their priorities.
He's already got me all excited thinking we're going to have the governor come be on my show. I bet we'd get a lot of calls.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, gentlemen.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thanks. Have a good one. All right. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by The Advocates. Who's this?
Andrea.
Andrea, what's up?
Hi. So I was curious, if you break down on the freeway and you can limp your car to the next median and turn around and go back to exit you just passed, is that okay to do? Or do we need to just call a tow truck if it's something we can limp to get off of the freeway?
So if it's drivable and you're limping it down the road, a lot of those crossovers, they're placed just on the other ends of the on and off ramps, right? So you're close to an on and off ramp if you're at a crossover most of the time. With
Yeah,
that
I
being,
broke down just past the McCammon exit last summer.
Oh, Victor's
So
got
I
a
was-
great tow truck company to put you in touch with.
Don't get your vehicle towed in that area.
Oh, yeah, we had to last summer, and it was a headache.
I'm
That's
not surprised at all. How much did you pay?
Are you as angry as I am?
Actually, my insurance completely covered it, thankfully.
Oh, it must have been a different tow truck driver then, because they told me they didn't work with insurance.
Nor you, buddy.
Okay, so anyway, go ahead.
So I want to answer that question because that's a great question. By the letter of the law, it is illegal for you to use that turnaround to go back the other way, especially with a vehicle that's not running properly. Because what the concern is, you pull out in front of other moving traffic and you can't get out of the way in time and there's a collision. What's nice about that, unfortunately, the turnaround you're talking about is not really near an on and off ramp, but if it is, I would just say take the on and off ramp. If not, common sense would say, hey, if you're going to do that, make sure the traffic is way back there. When you come onto the interstate, stay the closest to the median until you can get enough speed up to get across safely.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate the call. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Peace. Is that the governor texting he's going to come in?
Yeah, it actually is. And he said, hey, you tell Victor Will I will shut his program down.
Come on, man. I never said anything that bad about you. Come on.
And you think that he makes all these decisions?
No, he's the figurehead. You know,
Yeah.
it's all the other lower tier legislators who are doing all the garbage. He just has to, I guess, sign it. Like, oh, there's a lot of them and only one of me. I guess I have to sign this ludicrous law. Okay, callers, you better ask us some questions. I'm going to get carried away.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Pretty good. Who's this?
This is Wayne.
Wayne, what's up, man?
Well, I've got a question for Crane there.
I think that'd be me.
What my question is I was going through the traffic where they're putting the overpass in near St. Anthony on Highway 20. And I was in my work truck and I was exceeding the speed limit, as they say. And I got pulled over, but I personally didn't get a citation, but come to find out later is they did cite the DOT on my work truck. I was just wondering how that works.
So you got stopped by a commercial vehicle specialist?
Nope, he was a state cop.
Okay, but he done a level 3 inspection on you?
Correct.
Yeah, so what happens is that there's a federal what do I want to say? They have a place to keep records on all your DOT numbers. And it's just saying, hey, we stopped, we talked to him about this, we asked it to be fixed, and it goes against your safety rating. And so you want to make sure you stay up on that. And level 3s typically don't hurt your safety rating, but if you continue to have the same problem, it will.
Okay, because from what we've gathered or what my boss was telling me is that we got hit with like 10 points.
Yep.
I don't know.
It is a point system, and once you get so many points, then you have to do certain things to kind of bring those points down and get your safety rating back up. So it is kind of an important thing because it does affect the owner and his pocketbook through insurances.
Oh, okay. Already, that makes sense. I was just been a little confused by it, so that's all I needed to know.
Yep. So, yeah, don't get any points taken off your boss's record because it will cost him financially.
Yeah, I know. We've been told.
He explained that very loudly. You bunch of losers!
What's wrong with you people? I trained you wrong.
I could get any monkey to drive that truck.
That's what he claims.
But I'm still working here.
All righty, guys. Take care.
Hey, you too, man. Have a good one.
Yep.
208-535-1015, the number to call for Traffic School powered by the Advocates.
Isn't that remind you of Jade? He's probably like, I would like to fire Victor right now, but how do I replace him?
He's made it very clear that I'm easily replaceable. I mean, if you're a radio personality, that is not job security.
Do you have a personality?
A tiny bit of personality. I'm working on it. I'm working on bringing more of it out. But radio management, they don't seem to think
appreciate it as much as you do.
Yeah. That's why when radio hosts get fired, they don't even say anything about it. They just put somebody else on air.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah. Look, nobody cares. So listeners, when I get fired, please call and complain relentlessly. Jade's email address, I'm happy to give it out. I want him pestered relentlessly. All right, 208-535-1015, the number to call if we have any last-minute questions for Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. I was trying to dig up some other stupid stories from earlier in the week to ask you about, but I forgot about them.
Well, I'll just talk about no longer working here. If that was to happen, my dad used to say, if you want to know how much you're going to be missed at your employment if you're gone, put your hand in a bucket of water, and when you pull it out, the void left is how much they're going to miss you.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah, not at all.
I think we might have like 3 listeners who might, be a little upset. Maybe Crazy Jay.
He would be sad. I could see him on your porch shoveling snow in the winter, just crying.
Yeah, I just have to start some new show from home with Crazy Jay.
The masked maniac.
Oh, we'd be masked because we wouldn't want people to know who it is saying all this crazy stuff. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Who's this?
This is Mike in Pocatello.
Mike, what's up, man?
Hey, not much. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Good. Hey, I got a question. So, last year, my wife and I were driving, and we decided to put me in the bed of my truck with my 4-year-old daughter, and we got pulled over by a police officer.
My wife does not love me.
Some people can't be helped.
Wait, what? The genius of the day.
Welcome back, I can see how this went down. Hey, honey, I got a great idea.
All right, Mike.
No, I really do love you. I just paid your insurance policy. Life insurance, that is.
So we were just driving through town, and we get stopped by this police officer. We're going maybe 50 miles an hour because, we just barely turned onto a new road. And he yells at us.
My wife couldn't get up to speed quite fast enough.
And the officer says that my daughter needed to be inside of her car seat. So he actually wrote us a ticket for it, and we had to go pick it up. And
you had to go pick up your ticket? He's
Yeah,
like, I am
because-
writing this ticket. I'm setting it 3 blocks over there. You go get it.
Basically, so it was a Sunday. It was a Sunday afternoon, and then had to go pick it up the next day.
Whoa. Why weren't you at the car show? You're in Pocatello.
Yeah, dude, haven't you heard Crazy Carl's plugs every week?
You should have been at the car show.
Should have been at the car show. I probably would have got pulled over there too.
All right. So I don't know why you had to go get a ticket.
So my question is it illegal
Whoa,
for a child?
let's back up.
to be in
Why
the
didn't
back
you?
of a
Well,
truck?
hold on. Why didn't you get a
okay.
ticket on site? Why did you have to go get it?
Okay. So the officer was, I guess, responding to another call or something, and he yelled at us to put the kid in a car seat in the cab.
You can't
and he
make us
drove
love
off.
our child.
If I want to endanger the life of my child, it's my business.
I'm the one that is
Exactly.
responsible for her birth.
I don't got truck nuts on the back of this pickup. Why are you looking at me?
Okay, so he's headed to another call, so he yells at you. You call the police station and pick up your ticket.
Basically.
Okay.
All right.
Exactly how it went. So, so I go in and I pick up the ticket and I ask so it wasn't even the same officer who gave me the ticket who handed me the ticket. It was a different officer because that guy was out doing whatever.
Yeah. Arresting other bad guys.
Exactly.
Yelling at other innocent people.
Just yelling at people.
Yelling,
So
you
I
get
asked
down
him-
to the station and you get your ticket.
That's her laughing in the back. She's doing this. So the officer who hands me the ticket, he says, "Well, I don't know why you're getting a ticket. You live in the middle of Pocatello, Idaho. Why are you getting a ticket for having your daughter in the back in the bed of your truck if you were in there with her?" It didn't make any sense. So I look up all of all the rules and regulations, Department of Transportation.
Can the cops yell at me?
Too much that. But can we get a ticket for having our kid in the back of the truck with us, sitting back there?
All right, Lieutenant Crane.
Let me ask
Is
you.
that?
What's that?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So let me ask you, did you pay the ticket or did you take it to court?
We took it to court, and the prosecutor dropped the charges.
Okay. All right. And what was the reasoning behind that?
The reasoning behind that was we had looked up every rule and regulation about child safety in a vehicle, and there was nothing that said that a child could not be in the bed of a pickup truck.
Yeah, there was nothing that said that was unsafe.
I mean, this question has come up before.
Yeah, it has. And I'm going to answer it now. There's going to be some mad people, right? Yeah, you can be in the bed and it's not illegal. This is the common sense thing, though.
As long as there's not truck nuts on the back.
Is this
As long as
really,
it's not truck nuts, exactly, no.
Is this really where you want your 4-year-old child is a question. Not because I think your wife's a bad driver, because I don't know her, but there's risk with every other driver out there. Now, one thing the code does read is with adults, they don't need to be in a seatbelt if all seatbelts are in use. But
Right.
if your child is required to be in a car seat, if they're in the cab of that vehicle, they need to be in a car seat. So when you talk about the bed or a camp trailer or a shell, yeah, there's no specific law on that, but man, common sense rules.
Except when it comes to the people making the laws, apparently. So,
get
Lieutenant
hammered.
Crane, hypothetical. You put a baby in the back of your pickup truck in the bed, just rolling around.
Now
just
we're
a little
now
baby.
we're talking about health and welfare issues where you get abuse, not abuse. I just lost that. I had something in my mind when you're talking about that, but no, there's charges for abuse of the child.
So at what age are you able to put your little kid
And let
in
them
the
roll
back
around.
of the pickup
Put
and let
them
them roll around?
take corners at 20.
Yeah. Do they have to be Peaches-sized babies? You know? What's the deal?
I think what happens is you have to have a totality of the circumstances, right? Can you justify, and would a jury of your peers agree that this was unreasonable? Right. So would this be child abuse if I put this child in the back of my bed and I'm rocking them around and rolling them around? Would that be child abuse?
I mean, as someone who enjoyed riding in the back of my dad's truck when I was a kid.
Or in the window of the station wagon?
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's fun, but it seems to me like it would be real easy to just make a law. You can't put your kids in the back of a truck.
Yeah.
You know, if we have to wear a seatbelt, if you have to wear a helmet if you're a kid, why not? You can't put them in the back of a truck.
I think you're right. I think it'd be nice if there's a rule there in place, but I think what maybe some people think is common sense should rule.
Okay, then
But
why do we
all
have a
different
seatbelt law?
values of common sense,
Yeah,
right?
if they have to make a law to tell people to wear a seatbelt, you can't obviously rely on common sense. You're a cop. You've met some of these people that you pulled over. Morons, Lieutenant Crane. Common sense. Give me a break. Have you read any comments on Facebook? Common sense.
No, I don't have Facebook. Unlike you. See, I don't want to get tied up in that.
Oh, it's probably better for your mental health to avoid it.
Yeah, I'm not wound up like you. See,
it's probably because you don't have social media. So,
well, cool. Yeah, I just wanted to see what your thoughts were on that, because it just seemed really bizarre. I mean, she was in my lap.
Yeah, I mean, and Victor's got a card out right now, getting her ready to send to you for Father of the Year. So
now listen, you got to think from the perspective of an Idaho politician. What is, more dangerous to your children?
No thoughts at all.
Yeah, what's more dangerous to your children? Being in the back of a pickup truck at high speed or going to the library? I mean, seriously.
You know what's interesting about this is we've been in this new regime less than a year.
I like that you call it a regime. It's very fitting to call it that.
But the last regime for the last 4 years, I did come in and power over Victor on all this stuff.
You should have
frustrated with.
Hey, like I said, I like truck nuts and the library. So I'm very disappointed. I want to be able to pick up my vile horror novels and swing my truck nuts down the road.
I think that's the last thing you would have ever had on your vehicle. I just don't think you fit in that category.
Yeah, I don't have any truck nuts.
You would have like a guitar and that guy with long hair.
Well, what if it's a guitar with a naked lady on it hanging from your truck? Huh?
Obscene.
That's right, because people are very offended by boobs. I mean, I've met so many people, even you catch a glimpse, they might have a heart attack. Very offensive. You mothers should all be very ashamed.
I try to get a wholesome place that helped me heal. Listen to the program.
Yeah,
and now look like you've drug it into the mud.
Yeah, today's one of those days. Oh. Like I said, I finally got some good sleep for the first time in a week.
Hey, Bryce, I apologize. I'm so sorry. I didn't know Victor was going to be out of line. Sorry. I can't control him. I can't control him, Bryce.
Well,
now we know why we're never on the program there. Because Victor can't mind his manners.
I know. Shame upon me. All right, man. Well, I hope we answered your question.
Yeah, you did.
I'm not the youngest guy, right, in the world, but I'm kind of on the younger edge of the people that attend that place. And so I'm thinking Bryce is probably thinking, yeah, this program is not for our facility.
No, we're trying to get them pumped.
Yes. Y'all, they're fired up.
They're way fired up now.
What's he talking about?
You mean I'm going to get in trouble for truck nuts? All right, man. Well, I hope you and your lady have a great weekend.
And if you want to adopt your child out, we'd be interested. Give her a
Speak for yourself. My kids moved out. I'm good.
She really likes baby metal and windrows, so she might be good company.
She's got good taste in music. You've raised her right.
Exactly.
Aside from putting her in the back of a pickup truck.
Oh, honey, come here.
Aside from that.
Come on, honey. I love you. Get in back here with me. Oh, you're safe. You're on Daddy's lap.
Oh, no, really appreciate it today. Hope you guys both have a great weekend.
You too.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Look at that. We got people wound up. All the lines were lit up. All right, final call. This program's gone kind of long. K-Bear, make it quick.
Okay, I actually have been seeing this happening a few times, but emergency vehicles, when they're coming down the road, the vehicles going in the same direction as them have not been pulling over and, stopping completely to let them pass. How much trouble can they get in if a cop was to catch them?
Oh, it's an infraction. And, it would be a citation that they would be required to pay. But, you're exactly right. And I'd always say this when that happens. Think about it as if it was one of your loved ones were responding to help.
Right.
Yep.
And what about the people going in the opposite direction? I know it's a slightly different thing. Like, they don't come to a complete stop.
Well, no, the
But they need
code
to pull
reads.
over?
Yeah, the code reads you'll pull the nearest curb and stop.
Yeah, if it's an
In both
ambulance,
directions?
it's ambulance or fire truck. It's everybody.
Now, if you're on a divided highway, no.
Right.
Yep.
Because I've just been seeing it everywhere where it's like an ambulance is coming the opposite way from me. I'm pulling over to the far right to stop. But, like, cars going the same direction as the ambulance, they are still driving.
So do you live next to the hospital?
No, I don't.
Okay, because wherever
It's
you're
just
at, I
all
do
over
not want to
town.
hang out there. I
It's
see it
everywhere.
every moment. Every moment there's an ambulance.
I've seen it on Hit Road, that's like once, and then off of Sunnyside another time, where it's just like nobody's stopping for the ambulance.
Yeah, they're supposed to give them the right of way.
Some people these days. It's ridiculous.
Well, that's why, I'd like you to talk to your buddy, the governor, and you need to tell him to implement a new law that every resident of Idaho is required to listen to Traffic School powered by the Advocates every Friday morning at 8:45 so they can be educated
learn.
about these things.
A learning program.
Yeah.
Well, we tried to get
or
some new
maybe-
listeners today, and you ran them off.
I bet they're going to listen every week now.
Yeah. Bryce is
Or
like,
maybe the ambulance needs to get a police escort now.
no.
So they can pull people over.
Yes, people, emergency vehicles, pull over, sit and wait, be a good human being.
The first one goes through, the second one gets whacked.
All right, well, we appreciate your call today, and you have a great weekend.
You as well, guys. Thanks.
Peace. All right. We can end the show now. I mean, this was a great show. I'm going to call this one of the best ones we've ever done. Most educational.
And Bryce is sitting in his business going, my numbers are going down. Nobody's coming back next Friday.
I hope that with the plugs, he gets increased business. Lots of people listen to this show.
He's walking around, putting his arm around some elderly folks going, yeah, I know what you heard that young man say.
Hey, thanks for calling me a young man. You just made me feel pretty good.
And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You shouldn't be exposed to that.
All right, everybody. We'll get out of here. But, well, I'll get out of here. Or Lieutenant Crane will get
I'm
out of
getting
here.
out of here. You're staying.
Yeah, I'm going to keep talking in a few, everybody. You never know what I'm going to say. All right, Traffic School powered by the Advocates, Friday mornings. Talk to you soon. Traffic School is a production of Riverbend Media Group. To get more info on the show or to contact us, hit up our website, riverbendmediagroup.com.